If you're like me and trying to complete the next step in the expedition, or are in some serious need for some epic weapons like the Hullcracker, Tempest, Bobcat, or Volcano, then you need to farm Exodus modules. These aren't extremely difficult to find. However, in this guide, we're going to go over the quickest, safest, and most low-effort guide to farm Exodus modules without breaking much of a sweat. Without further ado, here's our guide for finding Exodus modules in Arc Raiders. Alright, first things first, Exodus modules are, well, an Exodus type item, which means these can only be found in Stella Montis. By far, the quickest way to efficiently farm Exodus modules is going to be by beelining straight to Assembly and Assembly Workshop. Quick sidebar that Arc Raiders uses aggression-based matchmaking, so if you're someone who likes doing a lot of PvP in their solo play, then farming is going to be a lot riskier for you here since just about everyone else loves farming Assembly as well. If that's you, then my advice is to go in completely naked. And by that I mean 0 augment, 0 anything. The reasoning for going in with nothing is that going in with a free kit gets rid of your safe pocket slot. But if you go in with absolutely nothing, you still get that safe pocket slot. You may have seen clips of people online going into a raid with absolutely nothing, beelining Assembly, finding what they need, and then clicking surrender to head straight back to Speranza without even needing to go find an extract. You're not going to see me doing this in the capture for this guide, as I didn't have any available stash slots to go in completely naked. Not only is this quick, easy, and efficient, but it also means you can't get into any fights with other players, meaning you'll be passively manipulating your ABM just by farming naked runs. So even if you're dying after just a couple of raids, you should be placed into friendlier lobbies. Right, once you're in Assembly, your number one objective is to search the small blue cabinets and yellow drawers. These often house epic topside material like the Exodus modules. Be thorough in your search by going to the upstairs areas as well. People often neglect some of these drawers upstairs, so even if you spawn in late, there's still a chance you can find some decent loot here. If by chance you don't find Exodus modules, you still might make it out with a blueprint or another kind of epic material. If you find either a Geiger counter, ion sputter, or spectrum analyzer, be careful not to sell these if you're trying to farm Exodus modules, as recycling them will net you 1 Exodus module. If you need to extract, then of course there's a Raider hatch in Assembly, so if you have a Raider hatch key, you can leave the raid almost immediately. If not, the quickest extract, if still available on the map, is down below in lobby. Head east down the tunnel and then platform up into the stairs that take you down into the lobby. This can be a little tricky if you haven't done this before. You can either jump onto the yellow drawer and then jump toward the stairs, or with some finesse, and God help me, I struggle with this one so much more. You can jump and grab onto the ledge above by vaulting as soon as your player takes a step up on top of that material that's on the ground. Then simply slide down the stairs and extract will be right in front of you. Good luck topside, good luck in your search. We'll see you in the next one.